Hello, everybody. So we're doing things differently. People think this Ndebele girl cannot do a full Shona intro. So today I'm going to do it. Makadito gamchira ipana papa Mabviravira Football Show. Starangu nonzi noxi show andite ndeka ndoita na tatenda G. Tine chintu akawanda zvatichakupai nasi and show yedu inenge chita kunjimbo 2 tichenda ku Rufaro for our game. And I ndaponja, but I tried. Anyway, we have an amazing show, guys. We have an amazing show lined up. We are going to be having a hybrid show. Some part of the show is in the studio. And tomorrow, we are coming to you live from Rufaro. So excited. It's a big game. We are playing Dynamos. I mean, we are playing and we're going to beat them. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, let's go. It's that time where we go around the league with my favorite person. Oh,
when did I become your favorite person?
You
exactly. I was about to question that.
He's grown on me.
The first month she was very skeptical about
He's grown on me, guys.
Yeah.
I actually felt very unwelcome for a while now.
No. I totally hear you.
It was
I don't know,
the same
but
thing.
time I to my grapes and and then also wine, no ferment wine.
But you
proper wine stage.
Wine stage.
No, you know what I call it? It's called slow poison. That's what I have. Slow poison.
Let's go.
Slow act.
Slowly creeping in there.
Just take it.
All right. It was the Chibuku Cup weekend, this past game weekend. There were a couple of really interesting results. Of course, Scotland doing the things 3-0 past FC Platinum. What's your take on that game?
Yeah, I guess you can say a routine, I guess you can say run-of-the-mill win for Scotland, if you ask me. I think once Moses Shidolo scored from about 30 meters out, a fantastic shot there that went in the net.
Yeah, we've seen the videos.
Oh my goodness.
Once that goal went in, I think for me it was obvious Scotland were going to win. Mthokozisi Msebe made it 2-0. Yes, FC Platinum, they got back into the game just before halftime. So
it's 3-1, yeah.
So just put in a little bit of jeopardy in there. But for me, it was always a case of Scotland were going to score the next goal, and that's what happened. Khama Billiat with a headed finish there to secure the win there for FC Platinum. I beg your pardon, for Scotland.
Of course.
No problem in terms of getting past FC Platinum, who've been very disappointing this season.
It's been a very cagey season for them as well.
And then they sacked Jolo Pasla the other week as well. So that's just the standards that FC Platinum has set for themselves when they're winning all those titles have completely fallen away. For me, it was an obvious win for Scotland.
Speaking of sacking, I just need some clarity. There was news during the week about Benjani.
No, that had to
those just rumors.
Yeah,
people just trying to sow more, shall we say, disorder in Highlanders, and they had a very poor season in that regard. On the pitch, it's been so up and down, but in terms of the administration and of course the accidents,
the pitch has been so up and down. They know how to disturb things,
and they did.
No, they did though.
Did they not beat Scotland? Did they not beat Scotland?
No, that's very hurtful.
But anyway, so there were rumors that Benjani had resigned, that he had let go of his job in protest at the failure of administration because the players once again went on strike.
And we bought it because because of everything that was happening.
But the executive came out and said that's nonsense, it's not true, and Joshua, he actually hadn't resigned. In fact, he wasn't on the bench though for their game against Chicken Inn because he fell with an illness. He came down with an illness rather. He had to go to hospital. It's that bad actually. He was in a stable condition last time we checked, so he should be coming out of the woods soon. But Benji was not feeling well. He couldn't take charge of the game, but didn't matter. They managed to beat Chicken Inn 3-1 on penalties after a goalless draw.
Yeah, I was then gonna say let's talk about that game, but based on the performance that they had that game, of course their manager, their coach wasn't there on the touchline. Was it
No, it wasn't good. Chicken Inn had the better of the play. Yeah. They actually made Aaron Gwenya work for the 90 minutes, actually more than their own goalkeeper, Donovan Bernard. I think Chicken Inn they will feel very hard done by that. They actually lost that game. But it's because they didn't take their chances. They didn't create the clear-cut chances to actually make use of their dominance. Highlanders were poor for the most part. So I think they'll be breathing a sigh of relief, and slightly worried as well by the fact that that play that they exhibited against Scotland has also disappeared.
It was non-existent.
Yeah, it was non-existent.
What was?
But Aaron Gwenya saved 2 penalties, and that's what got them into the last 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. And then the Green Machine kept United. It wasn't. I think because of the gravity of the teams, is all we expected. But then again, What's your opinion about the game, and how did you see Caps United's performance?
Caps United once again showing exactly what Tetro Chiragi was talking about in terms of they create chances and they're scoring goals now. That's now 13 goals in their last 3 games in all competitions.
That's crazy.
So they're finding the back of the net seemingly with ease because they keep creating chances. But now the problem is at the back. They're conceding goals for fun. And some of the goals were very poor. In fact, like a couple of because actually Petra Simaneka, the striker from Zimbabwe, he scored a brace. One of them in particular was a case of Victor James as the Caps United goalkeeper trying to come out for a corner kick, completely missing the ball.
We've been talking about goalkeeping howlers this season in Zimbabwe. Generally, what's going on?
It was poor keeping. I have no idea. I really have no idea what's going on as well. There was also another howler during the Dynamos till 1 game, which we talk about.
Yeah.
Goalkeepers coming out for long balls way out of their box. The decision making is poor. But anyway, so Caps United defensively, they're weak. I think as well, Washington Arubi was not playing. It was Victor James, and he made a poor decision trying to come out for a ball he couldn't get. Simaneka had an open goal there. But in the end, Caps United, as I said, they keep creating chances. They managed to create one in the 90th minute, and Tinotenda Meke, the substitute, fantastic finish into the far corner to win the game there. 3-2. It was a thriller. All 5 goals coming in the second half. But it shouldn't have been like that. For Caps United fans, they will say it shouldn't have been such a thriller because they were gifting Zimbabwe those goals. They should have cruised to the win. That's what Caps United fans would say. And
but then what does the season look like for Caps United from here going?
I think at this point, the title race, I think, is a write-off. I think that run when they went with 3 wins in their last 15 league games has killed their title challenge. But they look very good going forward again. So Munumutapa and Chibuku Super Cup are definitely in the offing for them in terms of winning a trophy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they can win both, if not at least one. I think they will. I'm not saying they will, but they certainly are contenders. They're dangerous.
Top priority now
because they look dangerous going forward. You're going to struggle to keep them out. They're going to score goals now. So obviously, as you know, goals win matches. So in cup competitions, I think Caps United look very dangerous again.
All right, let's talk about
Dynamos.
allow your Chiefs. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this Dynamos.
Dynamos,
and
before we get
Tawan,
into...
you did mention about that goalkeeping mistake that led to, of course, the ultimate result.
So Dynamos managed to beat Tawan by 4 goals to 1.
Yeah.
And their opener, though, is what I'm talking about in terms of the goalkeeping.
Yes.
This is Chikosi. That's the goalkeeper from Tawan. He's coming out, and I'm not too sure exactly what he's thinking. When he sees a long ball coming towards his box, he runs way out of his box, completely befuddling his defense. And then Ruguchu, that's his center back, he thought that maybe he needed to help his goalkeeper, and he just prodded the ball. He prodded the ball past him. The goalkeeper's running towards him. I don't know what Ruguchu is thinking. Maybe I have to try and blast it over the bar, but he completely mistimed it, and he kicked it into an empty net, and it was an own goal. And it's like, exactly what is going on here? What the miscommunication in defense? Where's the goalkeeper going? What is the central defender trying to do with their clearance? All of that. It's a mess. But they managed to equalize. So then for about 70 minutes, the game was in the balance. And then Nathan Mtasa, the substitute, changed the game for Dynamos. He scored, first of all, at the near post. I still think it was very poor keeping from Chikosi again.
Absolutely.
Should be getting beaten at your near post. And then he assisted, he sent in the corner kick that Isaac Landu headed in. So make it 3-1. And then later on, Frank Ajemang made it 4-1 just to add gloss to the scoreline. But it was a closer game than 4-1 in the end, but
the result doesn't really tell.
Nathan Mtasa, though, did change the game. There's been a lot of talk about him, a lot of expectations of what he can do coming from Scotland, not having had enough game time and all of that, but he came to Dynamos now.
How should we be feeling, seeing as we're playing them tomorrow and we are shooting from there tomorrow?
Look, Scotland, you should always be confident in every game they play in Zimbabwean football.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who they're playing.
They have the best squad. They have the best coach in the country. They shouldn't be worried, but they should respect Dynamos. That's what absolutely. They should respect them. They should not underestimate them. They should be aware of the threats Dynamos have as well now. The likes of Nathan Mtasa coming off the bench, or Sidibe, that is the new striker for Dynamos. All of Frank Ajemang is at the top of the goal scoring chance as well. So for all of that, Scotland have, shall we say, their work cut out for them. They need to take it seriously. But if they play to their best, they should beat Dynamo.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think to wrap it up, Bulawayo Chiefs got They got a pen.
They're fined.
They got fined. Yes.
Yes.
There's a statement from the
PSL. Premier Soccer League.
Yes.
The club itself was fined $2,000, and then assistant coach Arjen Sau was fined $500, and then Melikai Ngube was fined $500. So what happened is at the end of the game they lost 1-0 to Hard Rock. Tinotinda Muringai scoring a first half penalty. Bulawayo Chiefs felt that the refereeing was of a poor standard. I'm sure this story we've talked about so many times. So they decided to take matters into their own hands. The players, the assistant coaches, they went and mobbed the refereeing team. That's Lawrence Zimondi and his assistants. Zimondi felt that he was slapped by Melikai Ngube.
Was he though?
Felt like he was.
Laxon
Mara, the assistant, thought he was slapped by Arjen Sau, the assistant coach. So
felt like
they actually even went to the cops. Even they reported them to the cops saying we've been assaulted, things like that. So eventually it got to the level where the PSL had to get involved and fine them those amounts. But yes, more refereeing controversy leading to alleged physical assault.
Wow! I hope we don't get that at Rufaro Stadium when Scotland plays.
It won't happen. It won't happen. It won't happen. It'll be a very it'll be played in a sporting manner. The result will be accepted by everyone, everybody, and players.
I don't know if that's such a condescending way to put it, or a joking way to put it. But
before we leave, actually, the English Premier League is starting this week.
Oh yes.
Who do you support? Man City here.
Manchester United.
Oh, Speedy, you're going to tell us.
Why wouldn't I tell you?
Why wouldn't he? He just can't tell us local.
I said I'm neutral locally.
Locally, but
fine.
he can tell us.
Manchester United.
Let's
go. The whole season I'll just be hugging you people and say I'm sorry.
Is this what you're trying to go on?
As a Manchester City fan.
The last time we saw Manchester City, what was the score against Arsenal?
It was 3-0.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be a long season for you,
guys.
Right, that was around the league.
Drink on the job, guys.
No, we are going to be shooting our second part of it at the Rufaro Stadium. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Hope to see you and hope to see the fans there as well.
Hello everybody, we are coming to you live from Rufaro Stadium. Today Scotland and Dynamos are playing. I'm carrying $10 because prior to this I met a man who decided to beja nini akati ayiwa nokusisa 10 ndoisa 10 and then anenga wina ungotora 20 wayenda. So I got $10 on this game, boys. I need you to deliver. It's going to be an amazing show. Rukuzo is out of the stadium today. Tatenda G is out in the stadium. It's a hybrid show. So some of our show is coming from the studio, some part of it coming live from here. So let's go. The boys just got here. I am excited. As you can see, the bus is here. Ziawa, guys. We are about to get this. We are doing this. Naramba kuti jairirwe nas.
So guys, what is happening is in internet $10 mungo mangu. But I've seen there is a way that is a bit easier. You couldn't want another $10. The easier way of getting another $10 is telling Nox kuti
Aiwa, apana kutishka kwa mchaita.
Aiwa, ini yangu 10 Nox butter. Chandruda kuita guys ndasira Nox $10 yangu. This is more of planting. After the game I'll be harvesting. Nox unondwana apa. After the game, won't buy $20 yangu. No, don't worry, enda $10 yo. Wow, uneze. Tosangana bageda about ndipa $10 yangu.
Yeah, $20.
It's just,
I'm thinking
it's just 2-1.
Oh, it's also 2-1 Scotland, 1 Dimarega.
No, it's Dynamos 2, Scotland 1. That is if you
score. I'm saying
because
Scotland 2, Dynamos 1. Actually, one actually is just because Lungokun's right city food. You know it's a big game when you have entertainment royalty in the building. Somebody say Madam Boss. It's so good to see you.
Thank you.
So I'm not going to put you on the spot because I know you need to go settle.
Obvious. You know me now.
I know. So, your prediction.
Prediction.
Yes.
Yes. Scotland 3, Dynamos 0.
Listen, she's spoken. We'll catch you after the show.
Thank you.
What's poppin', George?
It is what it is. Scotland FC, Mabviravira. We are here and we are wanting to show many fans who have come midweek that we mean business.
Predictions.
We are at the top and we want to stay at the top.
What are your predictions?
My predictions today is Scotland 4,
4.
Dynamos 0. 4-0. Scotland FC.
I love your faith. Come. 4-0. Right now I'm joined by Hamburg.
23 mwanamdara. Apa miwe Mabviravira. Kwai unotsa wasauya. Ngewadi tafirobva munyika mukanza kudzasi kwana wasuku hanzi unotoziva kuti hanzi kudhara taimba songwe yekuti tarisai pasi shumba inoruma nhasi tiri kuti dhimbare ne7 million supporters zenyu tarisai pasi nekuti shumba inoita sei inoruma. Mabviravira pamiwe munotsva iwe kaiwe nhasi tongokupai zvedu 3 kwa1.
Alright, saka prediction or 3-1.
3-1.
Alright.
Mutaza mpano wedu saka mutaza tongoti nhasi anogona kuti anoita assist kuti angoratidzire kuti aiwa akakosha kwakakosha saka nhasi zvanhasi dhimbare muri wedu asi nhasi nokoti 3-1.
Mabviravira.
Okay, no, that
was a little aggressive.
That was not a little aggressive. That was a hella aggressive.
Like Mabviravira. Achera kurowa. Kubane.
I've defensive. Anyway, what are you?
I want mari pane munhu. Pane munhu andipa $10 akati iye vacharova Scotland.
Okay, so $10 is to what? To bet that
so
Scotland
it's to bet. So if they beat us, I have to put 10 and give him 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what if we beat them?
I keep the 10.
Aye, wakaparana fana with the 10. You have 20. Where's your?
The math is not mathing.
No, listen. At the end of the day, someone has to walk away with $20.
It is true.
You or him. This is $10 to commit.
Oh, this is commitment.
Commitment fee. Saka isi tikavadya ngauye neimwe mari pamusoro. Also,
we have to say, man, a happy birthday to Khama Billiat.
Shout out to Khama Billiat. Imagine if he scores on his birthday. That'll be so fun, right? That'll be so dope. So I see two my supporters. And today it's it's Dynamos and almost Caps United. It's Dynamos and Scotland. So it's a big game. Harare is result mu wetari pana. Kana usiri pana apa.
Ameno kuti unongochiti any time yako.
Ne life yako ne time yako. Hande kumabaso.
Nasati zobvunzana zvinhu zvakawanda. Ndiri kuda ma predictions. Munofunga kuti chete kamira sei paside bet pan.
Zvipachina 2-1.
2-1.
Scott 2. Timbare 1.
Alright. Saka tobatana after the game. Tono teta zvigona zviko. Alright. He says 2-1.
Right, boss. Timbare. Big game. Rufaro. Tukuina chinas.
Nasi iovers 1-0 or 2-0.
2-0.
But ndoza 1-0 ini.
Iyo asikugoisa.
Inoataka. Ataka. I think second half. Second half.
Ndibatopedza bora.
Ndibe nataka 1-0.
Saka mati 1-0 kon 2-0.
1-0.
1-0 right. Takaenda.
Azze takaenda.
Sharp.
Zatweri mahara.
Boom nara 1-0. Azemkuru ava 1-0.
1-0.
Bora rafapera.
Bozi Scotland haina kuya kuzama nemafanisi. Pataka kuzoataka bora. Ichita etlingi tikanota sati patakaenda ku Toyota Cup pepe. Toyota Cup pepe wanakata zvakawanda mna. But
nazvanhasi
1-0
takaenda muri kubva kupi mukuru
Mutare mndara
muri kubva kwamutare matobva kwamutare nhasi kuya usina bhora aiwa tokutenda nesupportage
dollars yanga yatsanganisa taita draw saka toita sei.
I know you have to give me back my money because the conditions were Scotland was supposed to win or Dynamos was supposed to win. So as I had said on, my mission today was to make sure I spoil Khama Billiat's birthday. That's what we managed to do. He wasn't anywhere near the goalpost. All he was having were emotions and everything. He didn't even get a chance to score the goal.
You know what? Because I'm not a hater, I will give you back your $10 and I will say you guys played well.
Okay, that's fine.
You played well, not that good.
But if you're not a hater, you give me back my money and you give me another $10.
That was not the agreement. That was not the agreement.
So guys, I got back my money. Scotland failed to beat Dynamos.
Dynamos failed to beat Scotland.
Okay, it's fine because we're a big team. We have 7 million supporters and we had 700 that you brought with buses. It's okay.
Shots fired. You just said we have 7 million fans and you guys brought 700 with buses.
Yeah, that's what happened. You brought 700 supporters with buses. We had 7 million that came on their own. That's Dynamos for you.
Because we are a good team, we play well with others.
Yeah.
Tangwetingokubika platform.
No. You know what? I'm happy with this draw. You wanted to win. I know that. You wanted to win. You thought it was going to be like what you did last time, a 550 man. But today it was so different. You got Mr. Journalist, I don't know Lundu. You know Lundu?
Yeah.
Khama Billiat.
I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy.
You don't like him, but he's so good. He's so good. Khama Billiat is from home.
Aiwa.
Please, can you tell Lundu I've got a beautiful daughter. You can come and get my daughter.
Right, we are at Rufaro Stadium. As promised, we told you we were going to be here to watch the game. Of course, it's a Harare derby. Dynamos taking Scottland FC. It ended Dynamos 1, Scotland 1. Both goals coming in the second half. Rukuzo, our resident sports analyst, is here with us to give us his own opinion about the game. Rukuzo, what did you make of the game, man?
In the end, I think a 1-0 draw is fair.
Right.
I think for the most part, Scotland can say they were the protagonists, maybe especially in the first half. They had more of the ball.
Right.
But for me, Dynamos were always in it, particularly with their counter-attacks after the halftime break. Once their coach Aristides Chiwaba made a change in midfield, taking out Tomo Pio and bringing in Wisdom Tasa, that's when the game flipped on its head. Dynamos started out very well in their second half, actually hitting the bar with Lucy Dibe, their striker. But Scotland managed to get back a foothold, and they went in front, particularly through their best player, Emmanuel Jalai, down the right. There's the right back. The work he did down the right there to eventually put a cross in. Panashim Timbanyoka couldn't miss. It was at the far post. He could not miss that. Scotland went in front, but Dynamos, they did not put their head down at all, and they managed to find the equalizer. Nathan Ntasa, yes, formerly of Scotland, he played a big part in that goal, of course, putting the ball into the box. Bit of confusion there. Ntasa was on hand. That's Wisdom Ntasa to then slot into the empty net. So I think in the end, given Scotland had some chances in the first half, Panashim Timanyoka, he was through on goal.
He really was.
And then he put the ball wide of the far post.
I'm just angry.
Okay.
I am just
Wait, hold on. And then as well, we saw Emmanuel Ziocha. He was through on goal, shot it straight at the goalkeeper. I think those were the best chances for Scotland. If they'd taken those in the first half, they would have gone on to win the game.
It could have been a different game altogether.
Yeah.
All right.
Why are you angry?
Captain Red Dynamos, guys. No.
That's Cedric Nyawa's job, though.
No, but that is unruly.
No, it's not.
He could have handled himself better.
Peter Mtua as well, I think, maybe also played up to the provocation.
If
Cedric Nyawa does that to get a rise out of
people. He reacted.
Yes, and he shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have. He wanted that reaction from him. All right, before we wrap up our around the league, I want to talk about Jalai and the game that he had. I mean, I've seen him play, I've seen what he can do, but today he really showed me why he should be the first to be on that team sheet, especially for right back.
Today he played like a player that actually had motivation coming into this game, of course, trying to remind his former beloved fans of exactly what they're missing. You could tell that he was very much pumped for it right from the off. Down the right there, he was absolutely killing Ebo Gwatidzo. That's the Dynamos left back there. And as we saw, the link-up play he did down the right to then eventually put the cross in from Timanyoka's goal. He certainly was the best player for Scotland this afternoon, driving up and down that right flank, which shows exactly why last season a lot of people felt he should have won Soccer Star of the Year when he was still at Dynamos. So once again, he put his hand up and showed why he's one of the best players in the country. He certainly did so very well today. Unfortunately, for me, I think maybe Norman Mapeza decided to dominate midfield more. And that's why he I guess you can say he rested Norwich-Msona and Walter-Msona. He went for more of a ball-playing midfield.
Yes.
And that's exactly why maybe Khama Billiat was a bit more isolated. So I think it also affected Scotland's overall play. Kwake Twala, he wasn't doing as much work as attacking.
What we know him for.
As much as Emmanuel Jalai was doing down the right as well. I think that was also a bit of a tactical thing. But anyway, in terms of Jalai, he certainly can say he played his very best today.
I have to give a big shout out Jalai and Ziocha.
Yeah. I think they had a very good combination.
I think Ziwacha could have done more.
Of course, he could have done more.
I think he could have done more in the first half in particular. I think he was the player who was not as sharp as all the other Scotland players,
maybe,
I think.
But hey,
well,
that's around the league with us. We decided to take you to the football ground at Rufaro Stadium, and hopefully the next game we do better, right?
Yep.
Certainly will.
Yeah.